Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Seminar Stories, where I share my experiences leading and participating in a thought-provoking discussion. This week, I'm talking about the seminar I led on the culture of consumerism, a Catholic and personalist critique. Spoiler alert, it was such a great experience thanks to my amazing group members. So, the discussion centered on consumerism, how it shapes us, how it affects our freedom, and how a Catholic and personalist perspective can challenge it. We touched on topics like happiness, freedom, and the deeper meaning of being a human. But what made it all come alive were my group members and their incredible contributions. For example, when we talked about consumerism's impact on human dignity, Nanny Key explained how advertisements play on our insecurities to make us feel like we need more things. She tied it back to how consumerism reduces people to what they have instead of who they are. Her perspective added so much depth to our conversation as well. And then there's Alyssa. She's amazing at bringing in real-life examples. We were talking about how consumer culture equates to happiness with owning more stuff, and Alyssa jumped in with the examples about holiday sales and social media influencers. One thing that stuck to me that Alyssa said was, "Isn't it funny how influencers post these perfect lives, and we think buying what they have will make us feel happy too?" As she was talking about the social media creator Katie Fang, it really made us stop and think about how much of our behaviors is shaped by what we see online. Josephine, on the other hand, kept us grounded in the Catholic perspective. She really connected the dots between consumerism and Catholic teachings on human dignity and freedom. When we were discussing about temperance, Josephine explained how it's not just about limiting material desires, but also focusing on what truly matters, which would be our relationships, faith, and community. Her insight reminded all of us that resisting consumerism isn't just a personal challenge, it's a spiritual one too. What I loved most about this seminar was how engaging everyone was. It wasn't just me throwing out questions and waiting for answers. People were bouncing ideas off each other, building on each other's points, and even debating respectfully though. It just really felt like we were all learning together, which made it really exciting, and everyone was so nice, which made it even more fun. Of course, even though it was really fun, not everything went perfectly or according to plan. I did ask a few questions that could have been more clearer. Like I asked, how does the personalist critique of consumerism address social inequality? Yes, it's a good question and it relates to the course, but I think I could have broke it down more for everyone to understand better. If I had asked, how does consumerism affect people differently depending on their income or background, it might have made the discussion even richer and easier to understand and relate back to our course content as well. Well, what do you know? Lesson learned for next time, I guess. Something else I noticed was how valuable it is to encourage quieter group members to talk, or not necessarily quieter, but group members that we don't really talk to on a daily basis. There were moments where I could have brought more people into the conversation, like Nanny Key, by asking them directly, like, what do you think about these ideas? I'll definitely try that next time to make sure that everyone feels more included. And another problem that I ran into was interrupting each other. I think next time I'll focus more on everybody saying their individual opinions one by one instead of just letting everyone spit out what they have on the ground. Overall, this seminar taught me a lot, not just about consumerism, but also about leading discussions and being in a leadership role. It's not just about knowing the material, it's about creating a space where people feel comfortable sharing and learning from each other. To wrap it all up, I just want to say thank you and shout out to Nanny Key, Alyssa, and Josephine. You all made the seminar such a meaningful experience. And to everyone listening, if you ever felt like consumerism is making life more complicated, I encourage you to step back and think about what truly matters. Well, chat, that's all for today's episode. Thank you for tuning into Seminar Stories. Don't forget to subscribe and share your thoughts. What do you think about consumerism and its impact on our lives? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it from you. See you next time. Bye!